Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beta Plans of Return to the Manor of Madness Estate within the darkest dungeon. Now, I have done as I said, and I have looked a little bit up about this brigade incursion. Just one thing, don't you worry, I have not looked out into the entire fight, and what have you not, but... yeah, if I skip this, I'm gonna lose 2 upgrades to my buildings, which I hope, by God, is not going to be the bloody guild or what have you not, because I am going to skip it. Wait, what? Yeah, the fact of the matter is that this dungeon run is a darkest dungeon run. Level 6. I have a few level 5s, I do. I absolutely do, but... we've never went on even a champion dungeon before, let alone stand a darkest dungeon. I am not sure if these guys can handle it. I don't feel confident enough in my experience to handle a darkest dungeon. So I'm going to say we're going to lose 2 upgrades to buildings. I hate to say this, but I think I need to. Thus, we are going to take on a boss, the Inchoate Flash, and we're going to get the Raider's Talisman. I like this one pretty much because it's plus 20% scouting chance that I like much about it. Also speed and crit chance. 100% food consumed is a little bit annoying, but I do think this is good enough as a nice little trinket. And we are going to take on what I would think, apart from the bosses in the darkest dungeon themselves, is perhaps the creepiest boss around. And we're going to do it with this team. Nefelendro is rocking the Sun Ring and the Crescendo box. I did not give her Dismiss's head because plus 20 stress. Oh, I already have plus 10 stress of the Crescendo box, and we don't have a good stress heal. Well, in fact, we simply don't have a stress heal on the team. We have Samurai, our newest leper. And this is also a watcher of mine, I know, but he is a bit of a silent type, but I do know him, and I do know that he watches this series. So, he has joined the squad as well. He is rocking some extra HP and, well, the focus ring. And if you're saying, oh my god, he's going to be hit so much with the dodge and debuff, yeah, that doesn't matter, he already has dodge 0. You can't go lower than that, so, actually, this just only gives him a bonus, the focus ring. Time for him to hit hard, actually have some crit chance, and have more HP. Sounds like a good idea. Dagnall is for once not going to go into the damaged Vestal position and is going to rock the I am a super healer trinkets. And we have Silvos Corvus rocking the tough ring because, well, I do not use incision with him a lot. Though I didn't even unequip it. We're going to try with this setup. If we need to, we can change. I mean, we are going into the Warren, so there's quite a bit of blight resistance, but... yeah... I still don't know, man. I still think it might be useful to have it equipped like this. If I am wrong, we can switch it around and oh, that's that, and then I have the tough ring. And he's wearing, on the other hand, the camouflage cloak, so torchlight is important for us. You know what, now that I see this, perhaps I should do it like this. Just relieve that stress. You know what? I'm gonna do it like that, because I am not sure about those plague grenades. Do it like this, with the emboldening vapors. And you then, in that case, hold on. What can't you... you can't use incision from position 4. Yeah. Because you can't use what from position 4? Illumination. Yeah, because we don't have judgment yet for Dagnall. Let's switch this around. No. We want blinding gas, like this, and let's get Dagnall a little bit better for the 4th position. That almost sounds like you never expect the Spanish Inquisition, the way I pronounce that. All right, Dagnall. You now have every freaking skill there is. That's kind of crazy, but there you go. You are now in this 4th position. Time to embark. By ignoring the Brigand Incursion event... oh, heck, now it stands over here. You are allowing your hamlet to be raised. Several building upgrades will be destroyed as Volvan and his men mercilessly pillage the township. Yet still embark. I can't handle that mission. it comes too early. We'll take like this because there is some blight chance in here. We'll take 2 shovels. Take a nice stack of food, but we have heals, so we don't really need to go crazy on the food. And we still need to be a little careful about our money situation. And seeing that torches are important, we'll take 2 torches then, and let's take 2 bandages. Embark!
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome. The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Alright then. And we start them out immediately stressed for entering this dungeon, or perhaps some of them just had stress already from the very get-go. Yeah, I think I will go to the middle room. I assume the boss is here due to the lack of a corridor over there. Alright, nice, quiet, easy corridor. I like the possible damage bonus that we can get. No mark. Vomit. Nice dodge again. Good start on our side. Line this. Perfect. Iron Swan this dude. Thank you, Neverlandrill. Rent for the old gods, but exactly on the guy that has the most resistances and damage in what did I just say? The one that can handle that the best. Let's just put it in an easy sentence, shall we? And chop him to death. First attack Samurai makes, and it hits. I did not expect anything else. Nice, resist the stun. Oh, that's unfortunate. You can't hit the third spot, okay? Yeah, you can if it bleeds. So in that case, Empowering Vapors on Neverlandrill. Get that incredible damage buff out there. And some healing. Try and kill this. Destroyed. Thank you for that damage buff. Oh, don't complain so much, Samurai. You can handle that. Withstand. Get rid of your stress. Yeah, Neverlandrill stress really needs to be simply dealt by dealing damage. Look at that. The amount of it is crazy. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the bleed as well. Should be fine, and there we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
There we go. Wow. Plus 10 accuracy and plus 5% crit until end of... till we camp. Yeah, I see this as a dungeon that we're probably first going to take on the boss and then see how good we are after it. I don't think anything can help here. I don't think so. There's nothing of value between the remains, alright. Oh, I just saw the trap too late. I'm an idiot.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
That was just simply dumb on my part. We are getting a lot of scouts, so that's pretty awesome. We're gonna go into this corner. Ooh, that needs to die. Like, quickly. And it seems our luck with getting people by surprise has ended. Wow, they're focusing on Silver Scorvus. I'm glad we got that nice little dodge cloak. Which, for him, is really important, because he only has a dodge of 10 normally, but now plus 15. That is a significant buff.
Decimated.
There we go, Iron Swan, bye-bye. HP damage we can handle. We have more than enough heals. It's really that's more important, which is why it was so dumb of me that I kind of stepped into that trap. There we go. And, well,
Annihilated.
didn't actually need to do that because he was still stunned, but still. That's too bad. Oh, come on. Don't be a meanie just because we're about to kill you. You chose to attack us. We just simply defended ourselves. Oh! Whoa! Well, at least that is a nice little bit of stress release as well. And you know what? Extra stress? No. Can I do it in one way or another? No, I cannot. Oh, kill the corpse then, just out of frustration.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Critical stone. Alright. Wouldn't consider that a very good trinket, but it's a trinket nonetheless, and we like that. Keep the torchlight high enough for all those bonuses from our trinkets to effect. And this is perfect for us. There we go. And that's too bad. But she doesn't have the accuracy bonus that Nevalendro has, so...
The offensive.
Wow, samurai! Holy heck! That was a pummeling into the ground. They really like to hit on third spot. Vomit, unfortunately, and that is also a hit. Please, no disease. Thank you. I have the feeling that he has two types of vomits. One that does disease and one that does actually does the stress attack.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, don't be so complaining, samurai. You can handle that bleed. You're made of sterner stuff than that. Well, Ocarines will fix it up anyways. There you go. Are you happy now?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
There we go. And another bit of scout. Awesome. And there is the boss indeed. I am quite positive that we are going to stay longer in this dungeon than after we killed the boss, because we're doing quite well. Quite well indeed.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And I'm not going to camp because that otherwise would get rid of that nice damage bonus that Nevalendro has. And I don't really see a point in undoing that. 70%, 50, 70. Well, you have like the highest chance. Nice bit of stress relief. Good. Books. Can be very dangerous, certainly with no stress on here on the team. Let's go and get ready for the most gruesome boss in the game.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
Yes, this is the boss. And I said most gruesome, but it is actually, of course, outside of the darkest dungeon. But you all kind of knew that. But yeah, 50% protection, 30%, 70% protection. A lot of protection, unless he moves into another little part, but he hasn't moved into that yet. And he has 100 HP. Ew. Blight. We will take care of that. And there we go, and let's stun... I think this one does a lot of damage, if I am correct. Well, stunned at least part of his anatomy. 70% protection, 30... I need to take this part. As the least protections, so... There we go. Oh! Well, at least she managed to resist the incredible amount of... damage there. Oh, and there it goes. We need to hit that part. Why do we need to hit this part? Well, this part can heal creatures, that's one thing, and it has 0 protections. So that's why it's pretty freaking awesome to take down. Unfortunately, we only stunned the back part, and we need the Iron Swan to work. Oh, we need a big-ass heal in a moment. Boom! Look at the amount of... Nevalendro! Can we have a turn, please? Alright, we need like a big heal. Oh, that's not a big heal enough. That is really not enough. Not by a long shot. What happens actually if I do this? Do you get switched around? No. You don't. Oh, into the third position. That's better. Oh yeah, they have move resistance 200%. I am an idiot. I should have checked that. I just let someone do nothing, actually. Oh, come on. You need to dodge a little more, darling. Oh, it gives bleed. I'm gonna give you some emboldening vapors. Do more damage. That's unfortunate. That's not enough. Good! Someone I can handle that. Well, actually, no. Someone I need to hit. Darn it! That's so little damage. Well, you actually need a group-wide heal. Oh my, that's so little. That is way too little. That is the move we wanted. Finally! Even if he gets heals off. The guys with the fewest protections are in the front. I'm actually going to freaking incision this. Get a lot of bleed to stack. Yowza. We may want to actually camp out after this boss. Yeesh. Show me that big hit. That's not big enough. Show me that good party heal. That is not good enough. Darn it. I'm not even sure what this does, but I'm glad we dodged it. Let me just put it that way. You would have been wonderful if we had that ability, but we don't. Alright, he moves back into a pretty defensive form. That's a big heal on his part. We are not getting good enough heals, and he is getting heals everywhere. Half of it. There we go. And again, apply a bleed. I mean, we have quite a few bleeds in this on this creature, but those are actually divided. You know what? I'm considering a stun again. Yeah, try a stun. Nope. Fails. Oh, that's a stun. I already said I didn't know what it does, but it's apparently a stun. Balls of life. Yeesh. We need more healing. But we also need to hit this guy. There's like no other chance. That morphing. And unfortunately, our biggest damage dealer got us stunned. That's fine. Yes, yes, you will get anti-venom, Darknull. Don't you worry. Perhaps a judgment, actually. There we go. We have nearly killed him, but we really need to have it go off now. Oh, so many bleeds. He has 1 HP left. Oh, he has 1 HP left.
Its destruction is a small consolation, given the implications of its terrible existence.
Woo! No.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yes, they can, but we are gonna camp out. We have enough for a big-ass old meal.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
And we need to, because yowza, that took a lot out of this team. There was no doubt. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. We could encourage Silvus Corvus. We also just really need to, like, increase the amount of health that we have before we go into another fight, in my opinion. So, do this. Look at that. 15%. How can it heal 15% HP? That was way more than that. But also it undid the bleed, so that's quite good. We will sharpen spear. We don't have an ability to prevent a nighttime ambush? No, if religious. There we go, sanctuary. that prevents it then, and then we can do the last little thing, which is an encourage over here. There we go. Up to the next stuff. 2 spiders, perfect. If we have a little bit of luck, we can just heal up a ton. Well, actually, we can't heal up a ton because they will be dead before we can. The Valendro, I'm still going to tell you to kick his ass, actually. And you are going to do Solemnity. You actually have... That's a web, that's 1 HP, that's not a problem. And considering there are no other spiders, that mocking is not that terribly frightening. And whatever HP and recovery we have, will do. Bite, that's annoying. But that was resisted, which is awesome, and that means a kill.
To the pit.
Woo! Yeah, the undulating flesh, that was not the easiest boss to fight, apparently, for this team. And in the beginning he had quite a bit of good luck with what he moved into. And his heals were actually quite strong. There we go. Have we already seen these guys, these carrion eaters? They can apply blight, which is their main thing. But first...
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Very nice. And actually now, start cutting them. If you did the incision, too bad. No incision, which means no kill. Stun the stress dealer, and you this guy to death.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Nice dodge. Apply the bleed? Nope. There is a munch, and there is a blight on us, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, the mark is annoying, but it should not be too problematic. Do a party-wide heal. Now, look, that type of heal we would need it against the boss. Oh, that's surprisingly little damage of Nevalendril.
Executed with impunity.
Need to see how much damage we can now do now that we are not fighting a boss with so many protections. Oh, there comes the stress. Actually, that's very little stress. I'd expected more. There we go. Also cure Joel Blight without having to use anti-venom.
This expedition at least promises success.
Pop the holy water, take this with us to sell, and I'm still holding out hope out for a secret room. I do want to take with us some heirlooms, as we are going to get some buildings destroyed, so I'm not very keen on that. Now let's get rid of the anti-venom, because we do have a plague doctor in here. Unlocked strongbox, okay, so we don't need anything for that.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
And that will make us more money than the Blightstone, should we get a little bit more cash, and I assume so. So that's what we're going to do. Gonna go up here. Okay, now we need to be careful because our food is getting really low. It's so low that we can't actually handle another food activation, so we might be forced out of this dungeon a little earlier than I want to, but... Ooh, this is pretty easy. Certainly when they are surprised. So, just... Oh, that was one already. Look at the amount of stress heal. That is awesome. Body-wide heal. There we go. And that should be the death.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We shall see, and we shall see if this treasure will make up for it. We will use our last key here, The map showed us no nice secret room, so probably this will be the last room that we will do in this dungeon. And considering we have... Oh, that resists... Oh. Ay, ay, ay! Come on, guys! We don't want a lot of stress or problems for the last little thing. Take these guys down. All the hits are just a little off. That's unfortunate. Please no disease. The stress is also annoying, but not as annoying as... So let's take down their ability to fight. I should have done an incision on him. I just realized. Yeah, because that. But luckily this is only a mark. I am going to kill this thing. Get the numbers advantage and just take him down like that. There we go. Just going for the numbers advantage. So that we... Because, well, the more turns you have in comparison to the enemy, the more chance you have to, well, do whatever the heck you want. Alright, now he's ball and chaining the new person that's in the third position. Darn, we're getting a lot of time stunned here. But he won't survive. As Samurai takes the last hit. Ooh, we're definitely going to take this with us.
This momentum. Push on to the task's end.
As we know we're not going to continue with walking, we're going to throw this away. Torches are 5 gold, this is 20 gold, so that's worth more. Take the busts with us. Open this up. And take that all with us. I say, time to leave the dungeon before we get a food activation. Yeah, that we got this one in the end made it at least a little bit worthwhile, but I fear for what has been done to our village. Our little hamlet. And someone gets at least one nice little level, as does Corvus. And actually oh no, we almost had all kinds of good traits, but unfortunately Ducknell in the end became curious. Curiosity killed the cat after all.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
Okay. One good week, and while the campaign continues to drag on, recent events have emboldened this standing roster. Confidence is reported to be an all-time high. All idlers have plus 33% stress healed. Alright, but what has been destroyed? Balance for stress faster. That's fine. Can we see what has been destroyed? No, we cannot. And the mission is gone though, for Vool, so what has been destroyed? Our guild is still at maximum, I like that. Our blacksmith... I think our blacksmith got a hit. I'm quite positive our yeah, I leveled this up to level 3. Darn it, weaponsmithing is gone. And you kind of notice as well, because we do have already weapons of level 4 quality over here. And now we won't be able to make those anymore. So this got a hit, that's really annoying, but, well, we decided to do that. What else got a hit? I think this got a hit. No, that's fine. No, this got a hit. This was to level 2. That is absolutely fine. We can handle this one. We can just do it like this. And voila. Finished back up. The only thing that really got hit that was a little bit annoying is the blacksmith, that we need deeds again for this. But that's just the way it is. And Mr. X the Unknown is gone. For the moment. Where the heck have you gone off to? You have gone... That's Grim. Bloody... Gambled and won a trinket! Wow, thank you, Grim. Where the heck is Mr. X the Unknown off to? Oh, he is already long gone? Underwent an effective disease treatment, disease cured tetanus. Why are you gone? You are unavailable. I don't see the reason as to why. Has left in search of a holy vision. Okay then, but well, look at our stress. I mean, nice that we get all idle people get plus 33% stress relieved, so we can use it on a few people, but we are pretty stress free. One of our buildings that got hit was negligible. The only thing we have is that we need to recover the weaponsmith. Well, time to get us some deeds in the next episode. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.